I've been reading a book by Dave and Ann Wilson entitled Vertical Marriage. They begin their book by telling the story of their 10-year anniversary. As the end of what Dave would have classified as the most perfect date was drawing to a close, and things were, in Dave's mind, starting to become very romantic, Ann turned to him and said, "I've lost my feelings for you." Dave and Ann started their marriage on mission. Dave was experiencing great success in ministry. They had two beautiful children, and Ann was there as the supportive wife. But over the years, her sense of isolation and disappointment slowly dissipated until there was no emotion, no romance, and certainly no desire to continue on. The fact of the matter is, Dave was going through all the motions and even experiencing great success. He had become what he calls a professional Christian, all while his marriage was falling apart. I encourage you to pick up the book, Vertical Marriage, and learn how God helped restore their relationship. But in chapter 4, Dave makes this astute observation. Even when I had been a negligent husband and father, driving away the feelings my wife once had for me, Christ was pursuing me. He never stopped caring, even when my hypocrisy was at cataclysmic levels. This is what I'm learning from Dave and Ann's story. The best place to start in your marriage isn't by diving into a list of tips and tricks or quick fixes. Sure, those things can be helpful, but they're not the foundation. And it's definitely not about trying to tackle every single issue in your relationship one by one with all the energy you can muster. That approach will wear you out. Treating your marriage like a project to manage or a problem to solve can actually crush the connection you're trying so hard to rebuild. The real starting point is Jesus. It's about believing, truly believing that God's grace is for you. No matter how far away you feel, no matter how messy or broken you seem, you don't have to clean yourself up first or get everything in order before you come to Him. That's not how it works. We could sit here and talk about working harder or trying more, but more effort alone won't create the kind of marriage that lasts or the kind of love that transforms. Hard work is good, but it doesn't change hearts. Only Jesus can do that. So the first step is to let go. Let go of trying to do it all on your own. Let go of the pressure to fix everything. Instead, lean into God's love for you. Trust Him. When you do that, you're opening the door for Him to step in and do what only He can do in your life and in your marriage. It's not about striving. It's about surrendering. Once you've put your trust in God, then you can start working on your marriage. But this time, it's different. You're not doing it alone. God's Spirit is in it with you, giving you strength and wisdom and grace, and that changes everything. It's no longer about just surviving or getting by. It's about building a marriage that reflects something bigger, something eternal, a marriage that points to God's love and grace, not just for you, but for the world around you. That's where the real transformation happens.